One of the things I like to do in the community is have my band program in particular venture out and do things within the community to show our support and our acknowledgement of the great things going on. My jazz program every year has been able to go and perform at the Martin Luther King Memorial Day. And what we try to do is we go and we perform and we support the guest speakers. We also talk about the importance of jazz in the history of our country and the awareness of bringing minorities to the forefront in our culture. I love to have the different aspects of my band go to a Veterans Day ceremony. They may go to a community event where we're supporting children, school district. Last year we even went to a thing where we supported the bus drivers and the transportation here in Loudoun County, because more people travel on school buses than any other form of transportation, and they needed a group to come and celebrate that and show that to everyone area. One of the things I like our community to do is see the school, see the band program, see the orchestra program, the choir, and see that those students make up the very, very best that young people have to offer at this age in terms of achievement, in terms of responsibility, their integrity, and the way that these students go about things. If this is the generation that is going to follow me, I feel very good about that, because these students have learned how to take charge and how to make the most out of their lives. One of the most important aspects of my teaching now is looking back over the moments throughout my education that had the biggest impact on me. My time working with Phantom Regiment and being a part of a professional drum and bugle corps from Rockville, Illinois. My college years at LSU, where I was able to be a part of a spirited, big, ferocious college band. All of those experiences, as I've had student teachers through the years, and I've had about 20, as they come into me and say, what are the things that keep you energized, that keep you going as a music educator? I point to those moments of these performances, these ensembles, these activities I was able to be in. They energize me on a daily basis. There's not a day that goes by that I don't draw on the experiences of that. The student teachers I've had, I try to give them as much opportunity to be on the podium, to interact with the students. I don't like to have a student teacher that just is here to copy music. They're here to learn hands-on how to work with music students. I'm hoping as I continue my career, I'm able to have more student teachers, I'm able to have more young mentor teachers come into my area so that I can pass on the experiences that have made a difference with me. I'm very fortunate to teach in Northern Virginia. Northern Virginia is known for having some of the wealthier school districts in the country. Just because there's a lot of money in an area like Northern Virginia doesn't mean that they're giving the money to the schools or, in particular, the music programs. As a matter of fact, the money tends to go anywhere except the schools at times. So one of the things I feel like is my advocacy for not just education, but also in particular the fine arts, is to let the people in the community know, let the government people know, let the administrators and the school board officials know that the most important thing that they can do is support a well-rounded school system that includes the academics and in particular the arts. We try to let people know that the money that they put into the district that supports every level of kids. We have kids that, although this is a more financially secured district, we have kids that are well below the poverty line. We have many families that cannot afford to have instruments. They cannot afford to give their students lessons. So a lot of that has to be picked up by us here on campus. One of the things I think that is important when you have an area where people are affluent is have them get out of their homes and look around and see the things that need to be done and be generous with their money, be generous with their support, be generous with their attendance, because in an area like Northern Virginia, everyone is so busy that they actually don't have time to stop for a moment and watch the performances and the accomplishments of these amazing fine arts students. I think maybe the thing I'm most proud of in my teaching is getting the school environment to accept and embrace the music program here at Briar High School. It doesn't matter how great we can be in our own area if we don't interact with the rest of our school. We were able to support and follow our football team to 4 consecutive state football championships, helping them win 3 out of the 4. We were able to be a part of every pep rally, every concert that we can do on campus. Anytime we were able to interact with the general student body, we're bringing more and more kids' understanding and interest into music education. Most of our culture is not learning how to be a good audience anymore. They're not learning how to sit through a symphony orchestra concert. They're not learning how to enjoy an opera. So what I like to do is put concerts on here on campus, be it football games to entertain, be it pep rallies, and do things that allow your everyday kid at a high school like Briarwoods to come and appreciate, enjoy, and then show their interest in what the kind of music they like. The most important thing that we do as music educators is bring everyone's awareness of music education to the same level that the very best musicians in our organizations can, and it gives them a lifelong love of music.
Hi, my name is Thomas Jackson. I am a rising freshman going to George Mason University. In the band program, I played percussion. In the concert program and jazz, I played piano and vibraphone. I joined late as a sophomore, and that was a little bit difficult for me, but during my 3 years here, Mr. Minnick helped me an enormous amount to get up to speed. He recommended me a fantastic jazz teacher who I still study with, in which time I managed to make all-state, and I also made all-district for percussion. I was also a drum major inside of 3 years, and I was awarded the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award. His advocacy for me in all aspects of my career has helped me both get into George Mason's jazz program and get me a partial scholarship along with it. His teaching skills are amazing for each individual student. He helps every person with whatever their individual problems are to help them grow, not only as a person, but as a musician or whatever career path they attempt to go down. His level of dedication to each individual student is just incredible, and I'm so thankful that I've had the opportunity and the luck to be in his band program.
Hi, I'm Nigel Tangredi. I'm the choir director here at Briar High School. I'm also the associate band director. Mr. Minnick and I teach this lower band together for the freshmen and sophomores, and me being able to work with him these last 2 years has been a great learning experience for me. I see how he interacts with the students, how he creates a community with his band members, and even if there's a student that really bugs us and bugs him, he works tirelessly to try to show him the worth of what he's doing, show him how to be an appropriate and meaningful band member. Seeing how he shares himself and shares his emotions with the students is a very good example for them to see a strong, in-command man also be very secure with his emotions. And it's totally shaped how I work with my choirs, how I do my classroom management, and I wouldn't trade that for the world.